today is actually a really special day because most people don't really know because you were sneaky. You actually did like
Sneaky.
yeah, you made a second account to kind of hide your fame. Even your wife did not know that you were like super viral on Instagram. And with super viral, I should say you had like 24 million views. And that is impressive.
I wouldn't say super viral,
Oh,
but it does go pretty well.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, 24 million views that you're counting, but we did hit 50,000 followers in 4 months, and then we got one reels go over 10 million views. We get one sound that got top 4 in the United States of America for 2 weeks, beating Ariana Grande,
Oof.
beating the Stallion. But obviously, beating it just like beating 2 weeks, right? It's not
Yeah.
like truly beating how many, but that's how much people that use the sound
Yeah.
in the Instagram for that 2 weeks. They use them more than, like music, like famous people. So that's pretty impressive in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I didn't expect those things to happen as well. But still, like I don't think that I'm super viral. But yeah,
Well,
appreciate what you're saying though. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
but now I should ask, what is super viral in your opinion? Like, how many million views you need to get in 3 months to be super viral? What would be the number?
Well, I mean, when you say super viral, I would think like celebrity, right? Like people who, make tons of money just because they're famous, right?
Yeah.
They put their name on it. Like there's a brand like Liquid Death, sponsors, stuff like that. Singers, artists, people with millions and millions of views and followers, I would say they are super viral because they actually, like if you
They
go
have the
exactly
long-term
longer
fame.
term fame. Let's say if you walk on the street, you ask like, do you know who Mr. Beast is, or do you know
Yeah.
Justin Bieber? Those kind of stuff, right? They ask if someone know about Kenobi or Kien, like who? By the way, Kien in Hispanic mean like who? Kien.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know. I did not know. But
Yeah.
we kind of have to take everything way back because like
Okay.
you've been on this podcast like at least like 3-4 times or 2 times I think. And
Maybe one. You don't invite me in here as much.
actually I had you twice on.
Twice?
You were the
Okay.
first or the second guest, and then we did another one I think.
Did we? I remember only once, but maybe
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, but basically, to set the stage, so you are an incredible videographer, and I'm not saying that lightly because, like, we're here in the Tampa Bay, we know everybody, and everybody is doing their thing, and you were already in that niche very successful. But talking in terms of, like, getting views, it is like a completely different ball game in a way with social media. And
100%.
and you did wedding videos, you did everything, and you put like a lot of time and work into your videos, and you obviously can tell. But usually, I don't know what was your first viral video back in the day. Like,
Okay.
how many views would that be? What was back in the day good for you?
I mean, anything around like over 10,000 would be great for
Yeah.
me back in the day. I mean, it's still good, right? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say 10,000 is bad, but now, there's one that over 10 million views. So I guess, but also I just don't want to just talk about views and things like that. It's to build like a real community or building a real like, value to a social media page. It's probably more than just about views. But yeah, like to your point, I am still a videographer, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm shooting for companies, stuff like that. But one of the big things why I want to create a new page is because people have been asking me how to run their social.
Yeah.
And my problem is that, I only know how to make somewhat cinematic footage,
Yeah.
telling a story, but I don't truly know how to grow in social. And then I want to just take my shot on it. So, and then I start a new page. And I try to be quiet about it because I want to actually know how to grow it.
Yeah.
And if I fail, then I'm failing. But I don't need to get friends or family to follow this. I just might test
Yeah.
my own test. And so far it's great. So
Yeah.
yeah.
obviously I don't want to just talk just numbers and just views and everything, but I kind of want to make this like actionable so that people have like a way of like, hey, replicating, because
Okay.
like you had a journey, and I want to kind of go back in the time where you tried and you did that step where you separated your thing, and I was like, why did you make a new account? You
Yeah.
know, it
Yeah.
should work on your old account, and I was
Yeah.
confused about it, but I
It's
was
already
like,
have views too, already have followers. Yeah.
yeah, so I was like, why transition? But you did it. People who are probably watching right now, they're just like, okay, what do I have to do to, get 24 million views? And if we would like sit down, for example, with me and like, okay, if I have to make now a reel, how do you get views?
Okay.
What would be your advice?
So, if you look Instagram,
Yeah.
Instagram right now is crazy on short video. Like
Yeah.
1 to 5 seconds or 1 to 10-second video is what you want to do. Some of my biggest video is 1 second.
Yeah.
The video that got trendy, that got number 4 in the United States
Yeah.
of America, which is like beating Ariana Grande.
You gotta repeat it a couple times.
Only for that 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So,
Gotta put it on Spotify and make that money.
I wish, right? I wish, but it's only the most used sound and the most trending sound in the U.S. for that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you know what beat it? What beat me afterwards?
What?
So 4th of July they started doing like all these USA songs would pop up, and then mine got like way back to like 40 and then disappear. But yeah, 1 second sounds right now is pushing on Instagram like crazy. It's just Instagram thing, right?
Yeah.
But on TikTok you can't even do 1 second video. So but that's the smart thing on Instagram. They want to do something a little bit different, and it's picking up as a trend now, and I think it's gonna hit hard still for the next month or so.
Yeah.
Actually, today is July 10. Gary Vee today posted a video 1 second.
Oh, he's slacking. He's behind you.
Oh man, I mean he's way too big to
Yeah.
try to like do niche thing. But if he does it,
Yeah.
we know that it's something, right? Like it is going to be still
Okay.
good for a while. Yeah.
So step number 1 is like have a 1 to 5 seconds or 6 seconds. How long would you do? Like what is like too long and too difficult in your eyes?
There's nothing too long or too difficult.
Okay.
The long videos still do good if people actually watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that right now they are pushing those. First of all, 1 second video is way easier than like 1 minute or 90 seconds video.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about storytelling. You don't have to, try to like hook middle and then end the video. So it's just easier, right? And then number 2, if Instagram pushing it, like why not doing it?
Yeah.
But if you're good at storytelling and you do a great 90 seconds video, like keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's very competitive because you need to make sure your hook is good.
Yeah.
You need to bring people through a story, emotion, and keep people connecting.
Yeah.
If they slag off after 30 seconds or even 50 seconds,
Yeah.
it shows Instagram that they only watch for like 50%. While the 5 second video or 1 second video, even if they just watch 1 second, it's 100%.
Yeah. If you watch it twice, it's 200. Retake that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what is then like step number 2? Okay, we got the timing somewhat, and what
Okay.
would be the next step? Like what are the key ingredients if you have like a formula or like
Yeah, 100%. So the number 2 thing is you need to figure out who you are and what value can you actually bring, and what's your story. So that would go into bio, right?
yeah.
Your bio needs to tell what is your account going to be about. Is it about photography, videography? Is it about being a lawyer?
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure. Are you a student?
Yeah.
And then something that tell more people about you and what you can bring to the world, right? Like what value can you bring? So you help people with create better story,
Yeah.
or if you help people with productivity.
Yeah, I like that. So basically, you're saying now, your reels are interconnected with your mission in a way, or like your story off the main account. Like when you would do like a new account, all the reels need to be in focus and aligned with your mission. Where can people find you? And what? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, Kenobi Films, or YouTube at Kenobi Media. My biggest advice to everyone who want to do content is that number one, find the platform that you can test as fast as possible, so then you can learn and get better every single day.
Yeah.
And then number two, not overthink and consistent posting, right? You have to commit every single day posting. Like it's just the way it is. It's the work that you put it in, and it's gonna compound. And the third thing is the hook. You have to focus on your hook. That's the way it is in social media. That's probably the way it is in life. If you wanna sell anything, if you wanna catch people's attention, you probably need to find a good hook. So that's probably three biggest nugget. And if you want to do a lot, more detail into your page or whatever you want to do, or like want me to look over and give you more advice, then yeah, do a consultation with me and find me on Instagram, and I'd love to help you out.